Apologies that today's video is going to be a little bit late. The reason for that is because I've had to film this little bit to put it at the start of the video, and the reason for that is that I looked in my diary for Monday of next week, and I probably shouldn't have. Monday, as you know, is a publication day for the channel. It's the day that the videos go out, and next Monday is just crammed with stuff I've got to do. Tuesday is fine. Sunday is fine for that matter, but Monday is a complete no-no. So I have an issue. I like to publish the video, and on the publication day, part of the fun for me is being able to sit down afterwards and at various points during the day on my tablet or my phone or the computer, read and respond to comments as they come in. That's a big part of publication day for me. I look forward to doing that. So the problem is I'm not going to be able to do that on the Monday. I can see this. So the dilemma is, do I put the video off till the Tuesday, which I know is okay, or do I bring it forwards to the next day when I'm absolutely sure that I'm not as busy as on the Monday? That would be Friday of this week. So what I've chosen to do is to bring it forwards to the Friday. What influenced me in that is the comments I've had from one or two people in the past saying they really do like having a video to watch over the weekend. And I thought, well, since I can't do it on the Monday, why not? So Monday's video will be brought forward to Friday of this week. The reason I've put this in here is to alert you to this. Everything's back to normal by Tuesday, but also to say, if you're one of those people who does watch the video on the Monday, if you like saving it to the Monday because people have told me it brightens their week, not just watching my video but other people's too. If you do decide to watch it on the Monday, please bear in mind I won't be able to respond to you on the Monday. Tuesday, everything's fine, but that Monday is it's just like no man's land at the moment. It's completely rammed. I don't think I could get one more thing on the page of my diary. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you for listening, and let's get back to Cyberpunk. Hello there, welcome to episode 20 of Cyberpunk. Yes, a milestone, eh? Thanks for being along on the journey. There are some bits of housekeeping, as usual. They're a little bitty, so I'll excuse that before we start. Time skipping is the first one. Way back in episode 18, way back, 2 episodes ago, I went for a ride home in darkness and went to bed and advanced time that way so that I could then go back the next morning to meet Panam in daylight, rather than carrying on the quest that evening before and meeting her in darkness. And it's been pointed out to me I didn't need to have done that, because there is a mechanism within the game, time skipping, where I could just pause the game and choose to advance the time to whatever point I wanted it to. I hadn't really noticed that mechanism before. Thank you for those people who pointed it out. I did use it once, I think, in episode 19, and I liked it. So I will be making more use of that very, very useful feature. I do want to, because I think there will be lots of other things that I'd rather do in daylight than at night time, but that may not include what we're about to do in the story. I'll come back to that in a second. So that's that. Second thing is weapons upgrading and swapping out weapons, just generally being alert to better weapons arising and being collected. I have not been focused on weapons at all much because I'm not a combat focused person. It doesn't come naturally to me. Basically, if a gun does what I need it to, I'm pretty content with it. I tend to stick with ones that I get used to regardless of what tier they are, and it's been okay to this point. However, I do realise that the text about the weapons is there for a reason, and I probably should read it more and make a little more use of tweaks here and there too to existing weapons. So baby steps and all that. I plan to do that to one of my weapons at least in this episode right at the start. So that's that. Next thing, I mentioned in episode 19 about converting lower tier components to higher tier ones, and that I was going to look into how you do it. However, life this week has been very, very busy, and there's something else I want to mention about that too. I'll come back to that in a moment. So I haven't had a chance to look at it, but it doesn't actually matter too much because right now I'm happy to scavenge. Whether it's tier 1, 2, 3 or 4 bits that are being presented to me, whatever it is, I'll happily collect them and save them. I've done a recent Ripperdoc visit, it wasn't that long ago, and an upgrade, so it's going to be a while I think before I do the next one. In the meantime, I'll just gather all those components together, and they'll be there and they'll be used when the time comes. Now, I said I was going to come back to life being busy, and that's the last part of housekeeping. What I'm trying to do, what I'm hoping to do, is to get myself an episode ahead. So instead of each week publishing an episode on Monday and then working like mad on the episode for the following Monday, what I'd really like to be able to do is to be a week ahead, so that the episode for the following Monday is already done at the point where I publish the episode on the Monday before, if you're with me. In other words, I've got myself a gap, a safety margin, a buffer. And the reason I need that buffer is becoming increasingly clear because it's summer here. The weather is beautiful. The children are off school, obviously, and lots of outdoor activities become more possible than they are in the winter months, and it just gets busy. And I don't want ever to have the situation arise where I'm just so busy one week that I do not have chance to produce the Monday episode for the following week. So the idea is to get myself an episode ahead. The consequence of that, however, is that, say you mention something in the comments section for episode 20, it means if I'm successful in getting myself that buffer episode in place, I won't be able to respond to your comment from episode 20 if it's a group thing. If 15 people have mentioned it and I decide it's worth putting into the intro of a video, I won't be able to do that until episode 22 or maybe even 3 at the earliest, because episode 21 will have already been made. So I just wanted to mention that in case people think, that loads of us have mentioned this and he's not said anything about it, because ideally, if things work out, and they haven't yet, this episode is for the week coming, the Monday coming shortly. If it works out, then I will have that buffer episode in place to see me through the summer and cover me for these unseen, unforeseen, unpredictable family eventualities. So I thought it important to mention that. Right, that is the end of the housekeeping. Right, now let's do the recap from episode 19, and wow, the Aldecardo's camp, I was in heaven. It was a shard fest. There were absolute boxfuls of the things, and the lore that was in them about the nomads, their origins, their history, how society looked upon them and their role in society in the past compared to what they feel about them now. All of that was so illuminating, and it knitted together beautifully and has really fleshed out my understanding of their situation. I adored doing all that exploring, as you probably could tell. But beyond that, we also learned a great deal more about Panam Palmer too. Panam, here she is still fundamentally at heart an Aldecardo. She did not want to leave her clan. That she's been trying her hand as a merc in Night City recently, that she's fallen foul of Rogue and had her car and cargo stolen by Nash, all of that is a misadventure that's been forced upon her by circumstance. She had to do something to live when she found herself outside the clan, and that was what she chose. She may be a semi-outcast from the Aldecardos right now, not living with the group, but she still wears their colours, as you can see in the slide that I chose to illustrate her, and she laments what's happening to them. So why did she leave? Panam feels that the Aldecardos' leader, Saul, is betraying the clan's core values. He's selling off their independence and their nomadic roots by the poor decisions he's making. Firstly, in Panam's view, the Aldecardos are bleeding to death. They're losing their strength right now. They are barely subsisting, stagnating in this desert camp outside the city. The homes, if you want to call them that, are acquired, repurposed, salvaged vehicles, tents. The facilities are crude, they're basic. Saul has people working on generators because he wants to give this camp an air of permanence, a sense of home that people should want to subscribe to. They're under constant threat though from the violent wraiths, and there's almost this sort of wagon train air to the place where they formed a circle, and they have towers with people standing on vehicles maintaining a constant watch. They are under threat 24/7. None of this is what Panam feels the Aldecardos as nomads should be settling for or aspiring to. But secondly, and even more of a betrayal in Panam's eyes, Saul is trying to do deals with Corpse, specifically Biotechnica. He wants to build a working relationship with them, and that added to the other things, the lack of respect for nomadic traditions and way of life, that is what Panam cannot tolerate. We know from messages we read that she argued with Saul, as have her friends, that nomads should not be doing the work of the very same corporations that would like to see them eradicated from the earth, and who demonise them through their control and influence of the media. It's a sign of Panam's and her friends' desperation in this matter that they even suggest to Saul doing what V's former clan, the Backers, did when they fell on hard times, and that is joining with, becoming part of Snake Nation, rather than getting into bed with the corpse. At least within Snake Nation, they would still be nomads, even if much of their distinctive Aldecado-ness and tradition would have to be surrendered, subsumed as they joined the larger group, as happened to the Backers. So, although Panam has friends in camp, her defiance with Saul has left her out of favour. She's almost persona non grata. She has to avoid bumping into Saul when she visits the camp clandestinely to grab gear from it. How permanent this situation is, we don't know, but right now, feeling powerless in many ways, Panam feels this desperate need to reassert control of her life. That starts, for her, with recovering her car, her means of existence. Getting it back represents the first step in re-establishing order from the chaos that she's been thrown into. Saul is an issue for later. Meantime, she's happy to channel her anger, her frustration towards getting even with Rogue, Nash, the Wraiths for that matter, who he runs with, and who she blames for her situation. Also in episode 19, we went into Ghost Town, this place that was abandoned years back after the promised state highway expansion was cancelled, never happened. In some ways, it echoes the story about old Dubai. This place, after it's been abandoned, has also found itself a sort of hideout, really. I'm pretty sure it's in use by the Wraiths. I love the verticality, by the way, of this central area that Panam has picked. The fact that we've got buildings we can get into at ground level, but we can also climb up onto rooftops. We have the possibility of surveillance, therefore, and offensive nests that we could set up. Panam has selected this as the place to wreak revenge on Nash, and that's the point at which I left episode 19 when she was about to explain her plan. So just before we go into episode 20, in the comments people have asked how I plan to manage V and Panam's association, and I've responded that I want them to be, above all else, a strong team. I'm very optimistic about this because of the shared experiences, background that they have. The similarities between V and Panam, their take on life, are in some ways quite strong. Both have experienced their clan's leadership making what they think are the wrong choices and risking the clan's demise. Both feel the nomadic lifestyle and independence is paramount to them. It's what led V to leave the Backers. It's what left Panam feeling exiled from the Aldecados. Both of them have been forced in different ways to try life in Night City instead, with mixed results for both. Both are looking for someone that they can trust in after they've been betrayed by other people. I think Panam wants to believe in V as much as he hopes she can be the one who won't let him down. It's a good basis for moving forward. That's the kind of relationship I'm working on establishing between the two of them. So that's how I want to start off episode 20, picking up where we left off in episode 19. I've no idea how long this is going to take. I also need to work out a sensible point at which the Panam questline can be paused again, because what I'd like to do after that, assuming we have time in this episode even, is to head off to try something completely unconnected to the Panam questline, just to keep things fresh. Right, that's where we are. Let's get moving. Alright Panam, I'm coming to discuss the plan with you right now because I've kept you waiting a long time.
Well, have you found anything?
When I scanned the place, nothing was working, so that's all I've got to report. Everything down here.
No dice. Nothing's up. All cut off.
Well, we'll make it work.
Okay.
The Raffens will roll in after dusk. We will have a surprise ready for them. We just need to get some power flowing. Let's check the substation.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's dusk now. It's 7 minutes past 10 in the evening. But I get your point. We're in the desert. It may be that dusk falls very much later. I don't know why I'm following you like a puppy, Panam, and I shouldn't be, because it's telling me to go and scan the transformer. So I'll go and do my job. I've seen the transformer in the previous episode when I did my looking from above the rooftops. Electrical device, 150 megavolt amps or something, is that? I don't know what. Controls power flow to the control station. I've done that. Oh, now I've got to go somewhere else. It still doesn't want me to go back to Panam. Scan the power source above me on the roof of this building. Ooh, that's a nice bonus to start with. Thank you. That's it. That's this fuse
Found
box.
the breakers, but there's no juice on them.
Not to worry! Come down! I know how to surprise the bastards!
Okay. I mean, that said fuse box. I presume it's the same thing. Yeah, okay. I'm really happy to let Panam lead the way in this, because this is her plan. She's scouted this area. She knows this area. I do not. So it would be foolish for me to try and interject and suggest to her ways in which she should do things differently.
Right. So, the intersection is powered from that transformer substation, right?
Okay.
The switchgear on the roof. We'll flip the switch there and everything will light up like Christmas. Understood?
I've got it. I could say you tend to the power, I'll toy with the shiv. I think I'm going to go for... I think they'll fall for it.
Think flipping on the lights at the intersection will give us the upper hand? Really?
First, we don't know how many are coming. My thinking is it'll be a sizable crew. Second, we have to create an opening to get to my car. If they're bunched together, we won't stand a chance.
So we give them a little light show at the intersection?
Got it?
Yes. We'll breathe some life into this dusty old town.
As soon as they see the lights, they'll have to check who, why, and how. Nova.
Yep. First we start up the control terminal below. The gear on the roof is a hunk of junk without it. Come on, we'll give it a boost from the car battery. That should do the trick. Wait for me by the substation. I'll bring the car around.
I mean, she's giving the orders, and I don't mind, because she clearly has thought this through. It sounds purposeful. It sounds like it might work. And this is the ideal place for an ambush. Well, it is. I mean, we know what happened to other people who tried this ambush out, don't we? Because we saw that in episode 19, but that shouldn't discourage us. I just got to stand around and wait. Oh, she's coming round, presumably in the car. Yeah, she's on the road. She's off the road. Here she is. Hi, I missed you. Next.
The panel looks to be in good shape. I'll make a bypass circuit to the power supply. That should do it. We'll just have to get it up and running. Grab the jumper cables from the trunk. We'll boost it from the car battery.
From the trunk of the car? From the boot of the car, you mean? The thing at the back of the car. Trunk, boot, trunk. Open boot trunk. Take car battery... Oh, there's more than the car battery cable in there. Shotgun ammo. I haven't used a shotgun much, really. Handgun ammo. Got it. And now connect the cables to the battery, which is under the bonnet. Open hood. Open bonnet. Connect positive cable. Do it.
Red cable connected.
Give me a moment. I need to hook everything up here.
Okay.
And done. Now the Black Rattler.
I tried to look round to see what she was doing and it wouldn't let me. The camera view wouldn't swivel that far. Connect the negative cable and watch yourself. Whoa.
There she goes. But the old jalopy served us well. Okay, I've got voltage. Start the terminal inside. And once the power is on in the building, get on that roof.
You got it.
I'll set up on the tower. We'll have the whole intersection on a platter. You flip the breakers when I give you the signal to do so, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. We've toasted the car. We've toasted the car? We'd better get your car back then, because otherwise we're stuck in the desert. Why is the map suggesting that I walk an inordinate distance in order to traverse what looks like no distance whatsoever? Isn't it in this building? I've been in this building, haven't I? I remember opening a shard in here. Hello.
Just break the glass and dive in.
But...
It's not as if someone will send you a bill.
But I thought I'd already done that. I think this is just one of those things because I've saved the game. It's mended the glass somehow. I will open it with my key again. There we go. Put your gun away. You're not going to need your gun in here. Climb in. Don't cut yourself. Yeah, I've opened that shard before. I've seen that shard. And the panel on the wall which I looked at, which is now active, was not before. Is that correct? Or am I confusing this with other room that I went in? I don't know. Use this. Messages, there aren't any. Messages, there is one. Oh, right, okay. So because there was no number there, I assume there were no messages. But all this means is there is a message, but it's been read by somebody else. Obviously, not by me. And local network is waiting for me to do something. Substation from Winona Evans to Alejandro El Garza. Winona says, please let me know where we stand with the substation. Can't we just cut it off locally? W. Alejandro replies, Winona, as I said before, I can disconnect it locally, but I can't promise some drifter won't come back next month and hook it back up. And then you'll all be left holding the tab for squatter removal and power theft. Leaving it up to you. Save some money today and take the risk, or put the whole Rocky Ridge disaster behind us once and for all. And Winona replied, disconnect locally. She still had hopes for this place, maybe. I'm glad she did, because otherwise if she disconnected from afar we wouldn't be able to re-energise all this stuff that we're doing right now. Talking of which, this is the fuse box on the roof. Activate.
Switchgear's got power.
Prime. We'll have some fun at the intersection. Let's get into position.
She sounds so happy. She's really enjoying this. Climb out of the window, don't cut yourself. I haven't got any plasters, sticking plasters. And do the roof. Now, talking weapons, I said I was going to do some improvements. I'm going to do it now. Now, I did have a quick look in my inventory when I finished the previous episode, and I have been carrying around a Plan B, which is Tier 3 iconic, whereas my Lizzie is Tier 2. I'm going to swap those out because the Plan B also has the facility to attach a scope and something here. Now, what should I go for here? A muzzle brake or a silencer? I think on this occasion I'm going to go with the muzzle brake because it gives plus 25% recoil direction reduction, which means the pistol won't wave around so much, I presume, when I'm using it. So I'll put that on too. Okay. I don't want to do anything with my sniper rifle. My Tier 2 Grad, although it does have an empty mod slot. I mean, I wasn't going to do this. And I don't know much about these things. This is the whole thing that I was saying about me not knowing much about these things. I mean, that gives me plus 12% improved weapon handling when crouching or crouch sprinting. That might stop it waving around a little bit then. That gives me more damage against enemies. That's Tier 2. So does that. It's the same thing. Plus 16% weapon handling when crouching and crouch sprinting. That's a Tier 2 stabiliser, whereas this was a Tier 1. Oh, right. So that would be better. Then there's Critochet, which is about plus 10% crit chance with ricochets. I'm not really worried about ricocheting with my sniper rifle at the moment. That's a power weapon mod that converts 15% of dealt damage to thermal damage, gives a 3% chance to apply burn. I'm not worried about that. Minus 15% stamina cost for shooting, no movement speed penalty with heavy weapons, slightly reduced enemy hit reactions, and negative 40% armour penetration. I think I'm going to put on a stabiliser Tier 2. Shall we do that? I feel really like I've been to town now on my weapon improvements. I know, and I know that there's probably things I can craft as well, but baby steps. Okay. Hey, I feel good now. That was something I've been holding off doing. Right, done that. So now I just need to get into position and wait. I am thinking this might be an occasion to try out my new pistol. How much ammunition? 138,500 rounds? What is this thing? I've got how much? That's essentially going to wear out before I can use all that ammunition. How does it actually... Let me just try a shot or two. They said you should do this. Oh. I'm being charged for these bullets. I'm being charged. Okay, I can live with that. That sounds alright. Do you know it isn't waving around much? There's not a lot of recoil on that thing. Okay, let's reload it. And we'll... What have I got to do? Get into position. I'm hiding.
Now we wait.
Remember, as soon as we see them, you give us power.
Got it. I'd love to know which way they're coming from because I seem to be facing just down one way.
Raffens will come from where? Any idea?
The northeast, I wager. From the freeway that was never finished.
I have no compass at the moment, so I can't really help with that. I'll cover you, you cover me.
Got it. Cover me, just in case.
Of course.
Okay, Panam.
They're rolling in my thorn. You see her?
Really, really hard to miss.
Let's take them by surprise. Let's try to do this quietly. If anything happens, I'll start picking them off. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Let's try to do this quietly. So you're actually suggesting that my quick hacks may come in very useful here. There's a bunch of them. I mean, I probably should...
You, wait for him here.
Get good and ready. The show starts now.
Got it. Turn on the power.
Let there be light.
I've done it. Oh, lummy. And now suddenly... Okay. Grab the car shard. The driver has it. I am going to start an all-out attack here straight away. I'm going to put that in with an overheat on the top of there.
Look for the girl with the mohawk.
Look for the girl with the mohawk. I just attacked that one because that was the one giving the orders. Okay, we're suffering now. Let's do the same here. I can't do an overheat on that one. I'm short of power. I mean, I'll just keep using whatever I've got. I'm looking a little bit at what these people are susceptible to. It's not going to make a fat lot of difference. My location's going to be known soon. Okay, let's see what we've got. I mean, I think a short circuit will finish you off because you've got very little health bar left. Yeah, that one's gone. I'm going to be spotted very soon now. In fact, I think I may have been already. So we'll just do a basic overheat on you. And then I might need my weapon soon. It's working quite well. Let's pop a short circuit on you. I can't afford anything much else. This one's gone wandering off down here, which is a bit concerning. I'll give you another short circuit as well. Oh, here we go. Line of sight, I've been spotted. Otherwise, this is working quite well. However, I must not forget, I have my pistol. Let's try it out. Ooh, that's satisfying! Good heavens above!
Let's pack it in.
That was pretty darn good. And it cost me 2 eddies. Those 2 bullets. Wow, that was good. I mean, she said let's do it quietly. It wasn't tremendously noisy. We didn't get in a firefight with them. I count that as a victory. I'll have that. I am going to get the keys to your car. But firstly, no component shall go unscavenged. We've worked for these things. I want them all. And... what are you doing under that car? Not enough to stop me from actually Stealing everything you own. Yeah, we'll have that. And you can donate those to me. And you can donate me some tier 3 components. And get the key to Panam's car. I haven't got the key yet to Panam's car. Oh, it's over there. I shall... I'm guessing it's... There she is, the one with the mohawk. I will not get that just for a second. Because... I'm afraid it's time for some rough justice. I just don't approve of the things you do to Panam's clan, or indeed Panam. And you're trapped under a car, so this is an act of kindness. I've just shot you out from under the car. You're still moving though. That's a very ungainly position to find yourself in. Really, truly. Oh, yeah, is that everybody? I suppose I should go back over here. I hope you know these bullets are costing me eddies. I'm doing a public service here. I really should send you the bill for this, I think. Don't you? And then it's telling me to pick up the key to Panam's car, which I shall do. However, I just need to make sure that you people didn't bring anything of use with you that you've left lying around the place. I could have used some explosives, couldn't I? I could have done that, but that would have been a noisy solution. A very percussive way of finishing this little bit off. I didn't want to do that. Hey Panam, look what I found. There is actually a drop-off box though. I'm just going to go to the drop-off point and loosen these things that I've picked up. Back with you in a second. Right, I'm back. I didn't personally find anything of great value that I wanted to keep or swap out in what I collected there. So, hello, you're the person who's got the key to the Thornton.
Wait for me in the car.
I'll wait for you in the Thornton, I don't mind. Can I get in? I can get in. Ooh, I'm in the driving seat.
Move. I'll take the wheel.
That didn't last long.
What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting to decide how to reply. Leave the driving to the pros.
Sure. Leave the driving to the pros.
I mean, it is her car. She is experienced with driving it, so that's a statement of fact.
At last.
Wow. That's a practiced hand, isn't it? Doing all those things. Look at that. She's missed this car.
And? She's prime wheels, isn't she?
I would say yes.
Dreamy indeed. No surprise you wanted her back.
She completes me.
Ah.
See? Managed just fine without Mitch and Scorpion.
Listen, V, it's not over yet.
It's not? You got the cargo, you got your car.
I did not get Nash, who was not in Rocky Ridge. The fucker didn't show.
Oh, right. Yeah. Now, both of those things are true. I think she is on a vengeance kick, but I can also see where this is going. I'm going to go with the top one.
Panam.
Listen, I have a plan.
And
Another
I don't
one?
care. The car and the merch, that's what we were after. We got him. 6th Street away for it.
Just listen to me, for fuck's sake. I know where their little hidey hole is. We'll take the old unfinished freeway nearby. They will not be expecting us. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, Nash Hunt wasn't part of the deal. Let's do 6th Street deal first. You want to raid the Raffen base? Are you out of your mind? So where's this hideout?
What's gotten into you?
I would... Do you know what? I think I might... I'm very tempted to go with this one. And I know I want to keep on her side, but I'm not going to be a complete sort of wet rag when it comes to this and just let her say anything and do anything. I want to question this.
Want to just show up at the Raffen hideout? Are you out of...
Shaking her
You
head.
have a better idea? Let me hear it.
Matter of fact, I do. We take the stuff to 6th Street, then go after Hellman like we planned.
I gave you my word, didn't I? Please, stop riding my ass about Hellman. And do not start acting high and mighty, like you won't lift a finger if it's not in the contract. Just help me get Nash.
Okay, now you see, I think that's an impassioned play on her part, and I'm willing to accede to that, so I will agree.
All right, so where's this hideout?
A hop and skip away.
She's happy again now. Yes,
Thanks, V.
that's okay.
What Nash did.
I think I'm still in her good books.
I placed my trust in him.
Okay.
He was the first person I worked with after leaving the Aldecaldos. After I came to Night City.
Right.
And I granted him my trust.
That's what I thought. This is what I felt had happened. I know exactly how you feel, because it happened to me too.
I get it. Know how you feel. Had someone betray me just like that once.
And did you make them pay?
Never got the chance. Someone else got to him first.
But if they had it, would you have done it?
I think because of what happened to Jackie, I think he would.
No doubt. Without skipping a beat.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, you see, this is Panam, isn't it? The car is one thing, but Nash is another. We're there already.
Let's get him.
And there's Rogue. Let's not forget Rogue. I wonder if it was possible for me to be driving here. I'm sort of glad she's driving. No, I'm very glad she's driving. Where are we actually going? This is Nash's hideout. Oh! Guy, cover! Ouch! I am being shot. I need a weapon. I think I need my trusty sniper rifle.
Come on! Don't be scared!
Ooh. Now I think actually I was obscured there. My view wasn't clear.
Reloading!
That's not working either. I think actually I'm catching the car. Parts of the car are interfering with where I am. Maybe I need a different place to shoot from. I'll go here. We can do this.
He's hiding like a little bitch!
I mean, I'll keep them busy with a little grenade to start with. That was for you. It didn't do a great deal. Let's try one over here. Where are you located? Right in front of you. Oh, that didn't go anywhere. Ouch, that hurt. Medicate, get down. I hurt myself there. All right, let's be more careful. That's more like it. Thanks. I don't like the fact that on my minimap, the area in which these guys are contained is huge. That means there must be more of them, surely.
Like a little bitch!
You're trying to provoke me. It worked. Shouldn't have done that.
That's all of them.
It's not. There's one over there. He's spraying bullets everywhere. You don't see this. I mean, he's not spraying them anymore.
There, I admit it.
I'll deal with you myself!
Okay. Danger is still coming from somewhere. Defeat Nash and his people. I can't imagine Nash has only got 3 people. Have I got any cover here?
Shit!
What am I looking for? Let's change weapon. I just need something that... I mean, I don't know how quickly this thing can fire. Oh, there we go. Ouch. Let's try this. Oh, okay. At a range it does some distance, but it's not lethal. I mean, 3 shots are lethal.
Well, that's that.
That was it? You're kidding. I'm looking relatively healthy. I'm okay at the moment. Oh, carloads of them just turned up. Let's plop a grenade or 2 in and get some cover again. Panam, you're being awfully brave standing up like that. Why don't you do what I do? Use objects around you. Conceal yourself. It's the thing to do. I'm waiting for that dude standing up again. Yeah, it's not great at huge distance, this thing. I mean, you can kind of get a lock on. I think that may have dispatched that guy. Hey, do you know, it's a pretty good gun, this. It's rather good. It's the sort of gun someone like me needs. Point and shoot. Let the gun do the work. Is that it? Have we got them all?
Faster! Faster!
No, we haven't got all of them. This is a big area up here, and clearly there's a threat still to be dealt with. Actually, you know, my go-to rifle has become very much a secondary weapon to me now, since I've picked this pistol up. Where are they? It looks like they're right in front of me, but I cannot see them. I'm a little bit... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
It's over with already!
Yeah, I'll go back to my sniper rifle. I'm kind of at an angle because I'm semi-crouched behind cover and peeking out round it. I might try putting, if I can reach it, a grenade on the... Is that like a balcony? That's a long throw. Did that just kill someone? You're kidding. No, it didn't. You were just teasing me. I've got to get closer, I think. This is what is being shown to me here. Oh. Easy. We've got ourselves kind of not quite flanked, but that had to hurt, but not much. Alright. Okay, this is bad. Let's just go back a little.
Cover me.
I will do. I am covering you. Panam, can you move your bum out of the way? Panam? Thank you. Heavens. Sense of occasion and all that. Ouch, that hurt. That sniper guy, which I guess could be Nash, could it? I haven't. No, I haven't. You're right. I haven't used to see if there are any cameras that I can lock onto. I can initiate overload in places I don't really need to. I mean, I could do that. Let's just do that for the fun of it, shall we? I don't even know if there are enemies close to it or not. Ooh, maybe there were. That sounded like someone. Okay, you, because you're being such a pain, and I think you've got friends nearby, can have a contagion and overheat. Let's weaken you a little. Or a lot. Oh, nice! Reload. Yeah, I know, I can see him. He's up there. I say it is a he because I can hear a voice. But there is someone over to the far right of me as well. Panam, will you stop standing up like that? Look! The guy's got you in his sights. Don't shoot Panam. I mean, this is quite satisfying because you can see the damage bar being affected as we're doing that. Also, I've got so much ammunition for this gun. It's just... I mean, I'm spending my time waxing lyrical about the gun here and being shot while I'm doing it. Can I get... I can't even see where... I've got to be careful. I want to try and get to the guy who's on my immediate right, but the one up here is causing me issues. So I think we're going to have to deal with you. You may have a double overheat because I've got plenty of RAM. Take both of those. They done their job or not? It's gone quiet. Should I risk popping my head out this corner? I think I maybe should. I can't find any cameras here to take control of, otherwise I would have used them before. I may have just missed one. You're a wraith, and I don't like wraiths, because for reasons I've said. I am confused about why it is I don't like you. Oh, that was grenade of the episode. Right there.
Happy?
Almost.
Mind the bodies. What's she doing?
Hello, Rogue.
Panam.
What did you say again? Solve your own problems? Clean up your shit? Nash is dead. One shit cleaned. Happy?
And the 6th Street merch?
Nash can't deliver it anymore. But if you ask nicely, I might be able to help you.
Help me? I took my cut up front, honey. But I guess I'm touched. Was actually wondering if you wouldn't forget about Biz while you were out chasing down a vendetta.
Fuck!
I mean, it doesn't matter though, does it? You've got your revenge in a sense. I'm going to... Oh, I can just see trouble here, knowing how she is, if I choose either of the bottom two options. But I'm going to say to her... Oh, can I dare I tell her to let it go? It's really not my thing to say, is it? But it's the kind of thing V would say. Just let it go. How about feel better now? Risky.
So, feel any better?
Maybe a little.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
There isn't a chance of me getting out of here for a moment or two because look what I made. There are bodies everywhere. And there's places to explore too, so that will happen, won't it? Obviously. I will... Yeah, there's stairs up there. I will explore the ground floor area first and seek to liberate these people of whatever it is they have. I don't know. It's worth a bullet. It's a principle. I'll have that. I will follow the dots. Where does that go? That's the direction they came from. Okay. I hadn't considered that as a possibility. Look at all these tier 2 components and weapons. Hello, hello. I mean, you're not really animating now because you've been dead for a little while. You've been incapacitated for a little while. Don't lose your head. Terrible granddad joke. But then granddad jokes are okay. If you're a granddad, it's in the contract. It's allowed. No, I'm not picking up bodies. I know where you've been. Yeah, I won't leave you like that. You look uncomfortable. Let me settle you down. I'll have that. There is so much stuff here. Will you look at the crosses on here? Plus there are readables. Now I wasn't expecting that. After the immense shard fest. Well, how did you get down there? I can't get down there. I can get down there. I mean, you don't really need shooting, but I'm going to shoot you anyway. That bullet just seemed to pass completely through you without doing anything at all. And I have got so much ammunition for this gun. Oh, progress shard. Excellent, excellent. Okay, Shinobi up to 9. Open skills. Now, here's a menu I've not looked at, and it's been pointed out to me 2 or 3 times, which I should be looking at, which sort of summarises the 5-step units of the skill progression for each of these things. I'm doing pretty well as a net runner. I'm not surprised I'm doing too bad as a headhunter. Shinobi's not bad. Solo is non-existent. And engineer's barely on the scale too. So, good to know. And I know I've got level points there, and I know I've got skill points to spend. It will happen. Yeah, I'll come back for shards in a... No, I won't. Because you might forget it's there. And you don't want to forget. Now, I want to say I've read Get High at Home a good few episodes back. Sometimes I think this happens. I'm not sure whether the game kind of forgets that you've seen a particular shard. It doesn't really bother me. It's a shard. I love shards. Get High at Home. These days, when the police have so much more to worry about than whether the kids are smoking special cigarettes, when designer drugs can be bought on any corner, we say back to the basics. Why line producers and dealers' pockets when you can make your own concoctions in the comfort of your own garage? In the following chapters, we'll give you quick, easy to follow recipes for your favourite boosters. It's fun. And apparently, it's okay to put into a shard. 'Cause, you know, Oh, that looks uncomfortable. Better now? Every eddy I spend on shooting bullets with this gun is an eddy well spent. I don't begrudge at all, in any way, these eddies. I think these bodies must be up there. That's why I can't see them. Yeah, they are. I think that may be true of some of the other bodies too. So, this is a nice car, by the way. This is a Type 66 Javelina, all-wheel drive, powered by a tuned-up engine with an armoured finish. Very nice. Not totally dissimilar to the one that I saw out in the desert at the Aldecado's camp. But then, as I've said before, I'm not a petrol head. I can't appreciate design very much in cars. I just can't. I don't know what it is. Why is it that in life some things interest us and others do not? What sparks that difference in our brain that says we're going to be fascinated by tractors, for instance, at the moment with me? The farmer nearby me had 2 tractors out in the field today, both John Deere's. One was pulling a power arm, one was using a power arm for hedge cutting, because we have a lot of hawthorn hedges in the United Kingdom, especially in England, near where I live, and it's the time of year when they need to be cut, so that was happening. The other one was mowing. I don't know which mow it was, first cut, second cut. But yeah, why is it that we have these rabbit holes that we fall down? I am constantly falling down rabbit holes. My wife has got to the point now where she can sense it. When I'm looking at something or talking about something, she sort of goes, uh-oh. No, I won't pick the body up. I'll help it to depart this world. You too. You're a stand-up sort of guy, aren't you? Yeah. I mean, the tractors one is one I've come back to be fair. I had a fascination with tractors when I was younger, and that has returned. I very nearly got all my Pokemon cards out yesterday because I wish I hadn't done that, because I'd been watching some YouTube shorts about Pokemon conventions and dealerships, you know, places where dealers turn up and sell stuff. Oh, no, you're still wriggling. Well, well, well. Nash Bain. Of course you're still wriggling. I'll take the money shard. How much? 4,000 eddies. Does that mean I can shoot you 4,000 times now? And if you move your knee out of the way, move your knee. Thank you. I'll take the Widowmaker. Is that what it was called? Well, Nash, it's been fun chatting, but it's time for you to shuffle off. So, away you go. I must remember to tell Panam what I just did. She'll be so happy with me that I did that. Also, whoa. Is that a safe? More Eurodollars. Oh, shucks. You're too kind. Yeah, I'll take all that stuff. I don't mind. I like getting rid of junk and other things. Another shard too? Oh, hang on. Not again. I need a break after the... Oh, now this is a shard I want to read. Aldecado's Panam Palmer. Oh, right. Now, I thought this was going to be like a background to Panam Palmer's position within the Aldecados. It's nothing of the sort. Girl is Aldecados. Could be a problem. Pitched camp nearby. Job goes south. Risk of retaliation, but Panam Palmer, new in town. Aldecado's either starting busy in NC or something else is up. Girl asked around for a job at the Afterlife. They're doing recon, or Palmer's on her own. Okay, job in bag. Palmer doesn't suspect a thing. Unsure about Fixer, but if she's like the rest, couldn't give a flying, so long as the merch gets moved and the eddies find their way home. Wheels look worth at least as much as we owe the Hungarian. Toss in a few extra packs and done. Wow. Poor Panam. Targeted from the moment she arrived. Once they worked out she was on her own, that was it. They knew that Rogue wouldn't give a hoot. Rogue got her money. As she said, she'd been paid. Panam was on her own. Sheesh, life. Huh? Life. Life around this place. Mind you guys don't have to worry about life anymore because you're dead. So, leaving you with that thought, did I see a second set of... Yes, I did, over the far side. Stairs, which I shall now go to. Yeah, Pokemon. I don't know if you're into Pokemon. My wife and I... Don't laugh. My wife and I enjoy playing Pokemon. We bought a set that taught us the game, and then I bought a few packs, and I acquired a few more cards in other ways from, you know, people who were sort of selling them off. I am not a Pokemon collector. I have a relative who's a Pokemon collector. Oh, laptop. Excellent. Back in a second. For the moment, give me those. And he's got, you know, the proper binders with cards displayed, and he's sold one or two cards. And his eldest child is also, or has been in the past, into Pokemon. You know how these things come and go sometimes? I noticed this by watching people at the Pokemon conventions, that some of them, some guys, some women, have been Pokemon collectors in the past and have given it up, and they're re-establishing it. They're starting again because they wished, you know, that they hadn't really. It's the old story, isn't it? Got rid of everything and now having to begin again. But yeah, another rabbit hole. Tractors though. I literally dropped everything this morning when I realised the farmer behind me was cutting his grass and doing his hedges and whatever. So, laptop. I can jack in. I'll use first. I'll jack in first. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, it's a code. Excellent. I'll solve this, or try to. I'll be back within a second. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. It turned into a slightly longer break than I intended to, because I went downstairs and refilled my orange container. And also, there was a message on my phone from my daughter. And while I was there, my wife said, "Do you realise your shirt looks like the granddaughter has pulled it this morning?" It doesn't really matter, does it? I think I've worked this out anyway. This is life, isn't it? And all the things it throws at us. I think I've worked this out, he said again. Yeah, let's go. Right, we're off. So a 1C is needed, and then a 1C is needed, an E9 is needed, and a BD is needed. That's it. What did we get given for all of that? Oh, okay. Mostly there's a crafting spec for ping, which is useful. Could improve my ping. And now I can actually, thank you, now I can actually, I'll put my gun away for one thing, open it up again. You didn't mean to do that. I got given 1,000 eddies. I saw the money go in and everything else went out of the window. Let's use this thing. Do you have messages on here too? Oh, you do. Expletive hypocrites. From Poncho to Groovy. Didn't finish yesterday, so I'm writing here. Sure, you'll read it once you take care of those farms out in Salinas. Oh, good luck, by the way. Anyway, never heard of anyone taking anyone back once they're Raffen, but sure, maybe we should be the first. They're all hypocrites anyway. I mean, your whole life they feed you this non-stop scop about family first, clan unity, and then as soon as you hit a rough patch, they turn you into a pariah. From Groovy to Poncho. P, we didn't hit a rough patch. We wiped 2 of our own. So I mean, they kinda had a point. If I were you, I wouldn't burn any more brain cells over this. Selena's done. Nailed it. Coming back with a full load. Poncho to Groovy. Fine, maybe they had a point, but whatever happened to forgiveness? Second chances? I'm telling you, they want the Raffens to exist. It's like we're their negative image, that warped mirror they like to stare at and feel superior to. But what they don't get is, Night City sees no difference. They think we're all the same. To them, we're all just one big gang of home-on-the-range weirdos living outside the system. That's a fact. From Groovy to Poncho. Ponchy, is Skylar mad at you again? You're not getting laid, right? Because you always get all lyrical, and when you hit a dry spell, less philosophizing. Seriously, man. Oh dear. Oh dear. And then we have Net. Now, someone mentioned that on the net here, if you click on the net on a laptop, whatever, the websites do change. And I intend to give that some more attention at a different point to where we are at the moment, because at the moment I'm very much trying to focus on Panam Palmer and progressing her quest to a point where I can get it to stop. And already I think things have gone pretty darn well. Oh, do you know what else as well? Forgive me, I'm digressing. While I was downstairs, I mentioned the Pokemon thing to my wife, so I went and fetched my box where I keep my Pokemon. This is all we've got so far. I've decorated it, you know, like kids do, with some of the sets labels from things that I bought. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I mentioned it, so I thought I'd show it, okay? That's all. That's done with now. I have put away, I was going to say these childish things, but they're not childish things at all. Because you know what? My mother once said to me, if you act old, you are old. Mind you, she also said to me, act your age. So I'm confused now.
One bitter, cold bitch, that rogue. Think she might have lost the plot.
Mean to say she used to be sweet and alluring?
Never that. But she's no stranger to the other end of the stick. Think she might need a nice, strong shock.
All right. I mean, Johnny's just nailed his colours to the mast, hasn't he? That's good to know. Actually, if you could have heard him, you'd have felt quite happy about that. That was an interesting conversation that we hacked into there on that laptop too, wasn't it? It seems wherever you are in this situation, dissent is not far away, is it? Everyone's got it in for everybody else. Hey Panam, you alright?
Hey, boss. Got your cargo. No fast ones. Come on, let's meet. Sunset Motel. I know you're not kidding. I'm certain to be there.
The way you were driving there...
Okay, I arranged our meeting. Let's do the deal and start working on Hellman. Agreed?
Yeah. You get no arguments from me about that. The way you were driving there without looking where you were going was terrifying.
Sunset Motel, what's that?
A safe spot. It's not far from here.
This is 6th Street, isn't it?
6th Street not likely to pull anything.
I've driven for them before. Never had them do anything strange. I'm hoping they know what's good for business.
Let's go there then, shall we?
Should be fun.
Was that a half smile? Was that a half smile? I wonder if she's actually settling to this business of working with V. There's a kind of familiarity here now, isn't there? It feels comfortable. What is happening in this game? Is there even meant to be this option for, dare I say, romance? You know, some sort of...
They're here.
Oh, wow.
Let me do the talking.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Trouble?
No. At least I don't think so.
All right. Do I stay in the car? Do I get out? What do I do? Get out of the car. Cover her with your gun. Be ready.
Hey, boss.
Panam! How's Nash? Doesn't seem to be answering his phone.
Don't call him anymore. There's no need.
You got balls, girl. What's this? A bonus of some sort?
We work together.
We work together.
Change tunes like you change clothes, girl.
There. First class merch.
Mm-hmm.
And is it? Apparently. Look for yourself, boss.
So, everything's in order?
Check your account. Should be pretty plush in a couple minutes.
It's been a pleasure. But I believe Rogue's the one who is to pay me.
You're all right. Think you earned a tip. Let's roll.
Okay. I mean... Oh, put the gun away.
That went well. Come on. Let's get a drink.
Say what? I don't know what I'm doing here now. Alright. I guess.
Wiped. 6th Street's pleased.
Hang on. Nash is dead. Congrats. Wonder what you were hoping to get out of that, because I don't think it was just a matter of wounded egos. Even wounded egos wouldn't do something that gonk,
Pretty good day for Panam Palmer.
The day's not over yet. You still have a chance to piss me off.
Yeah, I know I interrupted his text there, but he did carry on afterwards, so... Yeah, that was a slip of the thumb. I'm following you upstairs. Hey, do you mind? He's trying to interject between myself and Panam Palmer. You'll do no such thing. I was going to say over my dead body, but I won't say that, because that's tempting fate. And we know what happened to Jackie.
Hello, Noah.
Hey, new biz or new
Hey,
friends
Noah.
back there?
Take a wild guess. Is everything good with you? Did those bozos come around again?
Raffens? Nah, it's been quiet. They'll be back, sure enough. This place has seen worse. What can I get you?
Broseph. 2 of them.
So that package for Street, what was it?
You didn't peek? Valoperidol. Drugs for the cyber psychos in our midst.
Okay.
Trade in them?
Yes. They have deals. With black clinics, rippers.
I'm going to drink to your ride, don't partake, or drink to what's ahead. I'm going to go with your ride.
Well, here's to that thorn of yours.
Oh, smile.
Thanks for everything, partner.
An absolute smile. That tastes nice. Apparently, that tastes very nice. Panam.
Another one over here.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks, Noah.
Cheers. Let me know if you need anything else.
So, I mean, I know you're not supposed to be impressed by people who can do that, but that was impressive. I think it was meant to be. I want to do all of these things. Is that it for us and the Raffens? Because even like it sounds like even the Wraiths may have thrown Raffens out. They're outcasts, aren't they?
The Raffens. We done with them?
Oh no. The shiver cockroaches. One's never rid of them. But it should be quiet for a time. They'll need to gather their wits and dust themselves off.
Nash was a Raffen Shiv. And that fact was not passed on by Rogue. Rogue knew that he was way outside even what the other groups thought was acceptable. Now there's a question.
The Aldecaldos. Think he'll ever go back? I mean, not right now, but someday?
I don't rightly know. On the one hand, I don't have anyone outside the clan. Shit, I don't really know any other life.
But on the other?
Without my clan, who am I? Who would I become if I stayed in Night City?
That's a heck of a question. Oh, and I don't know what to say. I lost everything in Night City. That could be a thing to say, or also
What's gotten into you?
friends are hard to come by in Night City. I'm going to do that one.
Could always try it out. See who you become in Night City. Except, City doesn't always play fair.
No, it doesn't.
Don't know if it's worth sacrificing your friends along the way.
You mean Mitch? Scorpion? Come on.
Sooner or later, Panam, this city will suck you in. Won't need to cut whatever ties you got left to the Aldecaldos. Because the city will do that for you.
I guess I should think about it.
You should. That was friendly advice. Very good advice. Meantime, you're still drinking your second Brosif. I've had one sip of my first Brosif, but I'm not going to risk another one in case that kills off the conversation. I want to talk about Anders Hellman.
All right. Time we look to my needs. What's the plan for Hellman?
I've come up with a plan. A first draft. But I need to sleep on it. Work it out. Then we can talk about the details. I think it best to rent rooms here. Just to stay in the area. We'll get to work around midnight. It'll help keep us out of sight. Agreed?
Ooh, now then. Maybe we just get one room. Sure, good idea. How about we just meet here later? I've thought about this because I'm thinking this is an important decision. I am going to go with the top one.
Maybe we rent just one room.
Good idea. Noah has 2 twin beds in every room. We'll save some money.
No, that wasn't what he meant. I'm acting my part as V here. You understand this? I think he feels a strong attraction to Panam.
What's gotten into you?
Not quite what I had in mind.
Just what did you have in mind?
Please stop.
Just, glad to have met you. So I thought...
I'm glad we met too. That could have been a damned tough day. But thanks to you, it all went well.
maybe calls for a little celebration?
Sure. We can celebrate. But not today. I'm beat.
Oh, and? What's going on?
Noah will need a room. Twin beds. Just for tonight. I'll go catch a few winks.
Oh, she's gone. I'm on my own with my beer. Yeah, I mean, it had crossed my mind whether there were romance opportunities in this game. I don't know, but the way it was structuring the contact between the two there, it seemed like there was, and that was the moment when it was presented. And I'd already thought to myself, if you get these options presented, you're going to need to have an answer worked out, because it could time out on you, and that might not be one you do want to let time out and let nothing be chosen. So I had worked out that they would try to take their relationship further. However, I think he may have been just a little bit too earnest at that point, and hence what happened. It's 5:28 a.m. and we're going to rest. She went that way. I have not explored this building, so exploration will now occur. Good day to you. I love your hair, by the way.
Oh, hey there.
Hey there to you too. What is it that's in your can that you have to keep swilling it round? It's hemp? Where did you buy it? Does the guy in there know you've got it?
It's a beautiful day, huh?
It's a gorgeous day. It got better, actually. Panam has not completely rejected V's indications that he would quite like to get to know her better. Tarot! You're joking. I've got a tarot. What is this? The Wheel of Fortune. Resembles a major arcana tarot card. It does. I will go to my menu. It won't let me open it now. I'll pop to my journal in tarots and find it. Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune. What did it look like? I can't remember what it looked like. Wheel of Fortune. I can't remember what it looked like. Was it this one here? The Chariot. Strength. No, it's that one. There we go. Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune means that change is coming. One's destiny could turn out for the better or the worse, yet it also bears the promise of new possibilities. The wheel reminds us that nobody remains at the top forever, but also that not every situation is hopeless. Well, we know which people feel like they're on top at the moment, and we also know which people feel like their situation has been hopeless at this point. That is interesting. Misty! Misty, where are you? I need Misty. And someone in the comments will say, we all need Misty, Clive. We all need Misty. I know. The fact that she was communing with whatever she was communing with when I met her last kind of indicated to me that she was not ready to have a... Hello? There's a building over there. I will go and explore that shortly. What the heck? Oh... Why would there be a security turret active just randomly next to a motel? What was I saying? Yes, Misty. The fact that she wasn't talking to me kind of indicated, I think, that she was waiting for something else to trigger. Been in the bar. Hi there, you alright?
No, I'm just fine. Thanks.
That's alright, I just sort of asked, because she looked a little down. As if you were sort of...
everything. Leave me alone.
Oh, all right then. If you're quite happy, if you're independent and minded that way, I will pick up the Brosifale. It was rather nice. I didn't get to drink much of it. How are you?
Okay. What do you want?
I want to know whether you think, as a woman, if you don't mind me asking, whether the approach I took with Panam was, the best one.
Look, I'm waiting for a friend.
Well, do you want to ask them as well? I don't mind if it's a committee decision. Would you like to join in? What do you think about it, dude? You're a dude.
Do I know you?
No, but you probably know of my situation. You may have been in it before yourself. Yeah, let's do that thing that, you know, guys do sometimes where they... Hey, I'll come down to your level if you're going to ignore me. Where they share these past... I think I better ask you now because it doesn't look like you're long for this world. Where they share these past attempts to connect.
What do I say?
I don't know, but I'm just hanging on your every word. Did I do the right thing? Oh, he laughed at me. I think that could mean disapproval. Ooh, I have another readable right in the corner. Nomads for the thick-skinned? What is this? Nomads for the thick-skinned. Okay, the matter's simple. Whatever you read or hear about the nomads in the city media doesn't hold an ounce of water. The biggest lie bandied around is that being a nomad is a job. It's not. Nomadism is a lifestyle. See, if you want to know something about nomads, all you have to do is ask one yourself. Luckily, I already know the questions because I've been asked them 1,000 times. So let's get started, shall we? 1. Why did the nomads organise themselves? Well, why not unite millions of people roaming around the country? Besides, if I know what you're looking for, you'll instantly know which clan a nomad belongs to. Which brings us to our next point. Nomads are divided into nations. Nations are divided into clans. Clans are broken down into families. You'll recognise them from their colours, their jackets and the decals on their cars and bikes. By the way, nomads take their affiliation seriously, so unless you want a broken jaw, I'd advise you do the same. 2. You'll be eating dirt or worse if you get nomads and Raffens mixed up. Remember, Raffen Shiv are not nomads. They're pariahs, outcasts, criminals who were either exiled from their clan for doing something truly up, or just ordinary city criminals on the run. Raffens form packs not because it's convenient, but because they don't have a choice. Nobody in their right mind would work with them unless they somehow fit in your plans. Mostly they rob and pillage. Don't ask me where the name Raffen Shiv comes from. All I know is that apparently it means something really dirty. 3. Nomads take on all kinds of jobs. Everybody has to eat, right? What kinds of jobs they take depends on the clan or family's particular strategy. Some pick crops in agro-crop fields, others deal with corp shipments or protect their convoys. If you want to smuggle something across the border, you go to the nomads. If you need to vanish off your creditors or shareholders' radar, the nomads will take you so far into the boonies you'll be next to scorpions. You pay, they do the job. You shake hands and everyone goes their separate ways. Get it now? If you want more specifics, just grow a pair and talk to a real nomad. Good luck. Nomads for the thick-skinned. I love it. And it reinforced what we thought about Raffen Shivs. The idea that no one really, even the gangs, even the clans, do not trust them. They can't. Okay, I'm impressed by that. And there's more. Just alcohol just randomly lying around on the floor. Crystal decanter probably full of sherry. Decanters often have sherry in them. Sherry or port. That hasn't. That's got... I can't even read that word. But anyway, it's sparkling, so I'll take it. I won't drink it. Panam awaits me over there. I'm not even going to go in that direction because if I do, I think I might trigger something. I am going to go down here because I have not explored the lower reach of this place. And again, I've got to be careful because if I walk underneath where she is, it may be close enough to trigger some sort of interaction, and I don't want that yet until I deliberately go to that room. I mean, she's gone to sleep, so there's that tarot that I could see from the upstairs balcony. I like that it's 6:01 AM and everywhere's very bright. Why not? There is a building across there which I have no real reason to go zooming across to. It does have a drop-off point, but I think if I briefly look, I don't know, 139292. There'll be a pause here because I'm going to do what I do with my weapons and things because I'm roughly at half capacity and that seems quite high. Back with you in a second. Okay, so I've sold some stuff off and I've reduced my weight down to 62, but I just want to show you something I've done in the inventory. At last, in the rifle slot, I've got rid of my assault rifle. I'm keeping it. I'm still hanging on to it for sentimental reasons. And I've put in this precision rifle, which is a tier 3 iconic tech precision rifle, which hopefully, being a tier 3 iconic, is a nice thing to have. And again, I'm just going to play with it and see what happens. This is Nash's rifle, the one I picked up. It looks like he won't be needing it anymore. It fires 2 projectiles per shot and deals chemical damage with an increased chance to apply poison. Charged shots deal more damage. Now, all of this stuff is things I've got to learn about as I'm going along. Baby steps. Okay, I'm playing at the moment. I do love my sniper rifle though. It's just, I love it. It's so reassuring having it with me. Let's not have that as our primary weapon that we're going to go to next time we open our weapons. Let's do that instead. So this building, I was going to have a look around because it's here. There's a fast travel point there. Hi there. You alright? How things? Please don't do that.
I got 7.
Oh, I met somebody who told me that once and they were fibbing too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they were. They didn't have 7 knees. You know that I suppose you've noticed this too, that the voice doing the noise sometimes doesn't fit the voice that's doing the actual speaking sentences of phrases to you. But I think that's obvious, isn't it? You're not going to have every one of those people, every one of those characters do an in their own voice too. That would take up an inordinate amount of time and probably resources too. There's not a lot to see here, although I haven't used my double jump recently, so I'll just pop on the roof and pick up some ammunition by doing so. Ooh, that looks like something you might buy in a toy shop. A VST-37 poser, is that what it is? I'm taking it. Follow Panam, it says. There's my shadow. I think I'm losing weight. I don't have to get down the same way I got up here, do I? No. Let's do a double jump and reduce the pain as we go down slightly. Yeah, I was exploring the far end of here, wasn't I? That's the Panam end where she's waiting for me. I don't know what these people are up to.
Get the feeling this Grimes was really turning you on.
Mm-hmm. Bet you see worse things in those shiny city apartments.
Oh.
I don't understand why we couldn't just stay in the car.
Oh.
This place just reminds me of dates with my ex-wife. Same goes for your whining, actually.
Oh my lord. Okay, you wear the... Today's award for the briefest pair of briefs goes to this lady here, who has brought this gentleman out here for a spot of bird watching, I think. Nature appreciation. And it sounds like he's thrilled, or she's thrilled. Oh, did you just collapse there? Should I call someone? Are you alright? Hello? Oh, I think he's just unconscious. Hi there. That looks tasty.
You lost, honey?
No, I'm not. I mean, I'm kind of... Do you know that thing? I'm just kind of biding my time here because Panam's waiting for me. Yeah. You know her? I'm not sure what's going to happen when I get there. So, kind of...
You want your teeth broken?
No. Why? Well, what? Oh, you mean because I'm too close to you? I'm sorry, I was encroaching on your personal space and your burger.
We got a problem?
No, it's your burger. I'm happy to accede that point. Concede. And I'm going to leave you to it because she's hard work. Do you find her hard work? Is that why you're sitting over here on your own?
What's your deal?
Well, hey, steady. I've upset him. I've upset her too. They're both taking exception to me and they've gone wandering off. I think I've been in... Yeah, that's the bit where that was. So I will just go around the outside of here and over to that garage. Ooh, I don't want to antagonise these people. Oh, a weapons vendor. Right, I mean, I don't need any weapons because I've actually done upgrades, improvements, enhancements, call it what you will, to my weapons in this episode. So I'm pleased to see you, but oh, have you got anything unconventional? Yeah, I mean, spending lots of money though. I don't want to do that just now. Ooh, sorry, I just paused for an orange break there. It is extremely warm again today. It wasn't supposed to be this warm at all this afternoon, and it's turned out to be a scorcher. Do you know, I need to check, having left those guys, how many IDs have I got? 168,368 eddies. When did that happen? I mean, I know I've been doing jobs and things, but I haven't been keeping an eye on it at all since last time I was at the Ripper Dock, which I suppose is a while ago now. Maybe that's it. Okay. 6:41 AM, and we are exploring the external part of this garage area. Because it's here, and why not? That looks like a resource crate. I don't think there's anything else around the back of there. There is a garage and we are going to go into it. I don't know if I can go in through this door. I don't think I can. I don't think my magic key will work on that. That didn't look like glass. I don't know what it looked like, but it looked like it was reinforced. I will do it the easy way. Ha! Resources. Come to me. Ready, steady. Let's go and have a look in this garage. This garage has got me.
Hey, I was thinking, how come we put used parts in some of these rides and new parts in others?
Well, because there's two types of people. Nomads and normals. Nomads, don't you even think about putting second-hand shocks in a nomad car. They'll catch you before you can even say, "No! Not in the face!" Now, normals, that's... You swap in a used part now and then, no harm, no foul.
I don't know. I don't want them to have an accident or anything just because of me.
That's why you gotta use your head. Don't get creative with the brakes, sure. But then take this clutch, for example.
Ah, okay. I see.
I mean, that was a long conversation and I didn't want to interrupt them, and it was fairly quiet. I might see if I can boost that a little bit in post so it sounds better for you. I didn't want to get too close because that interruption may have prevented them continuing their conversation. Everyone's got an angle here. There's some people over there. There are more people over there. I mean, there's a guy here, but there are people over there.
You see Tanner lately?
Ooh.
No. Why, you her friend now or something?
We chat on occasion.
Well then, you really are special.
Oh, okay. I've walked into the middle of a tiff here. I've walked into the middle of a small dispute between these people. That's going to need a little bit more than a new set of spark plugs. I'm just saying. I want to go into this garage area if I can. Oh look, lunch has arrived. I did get rid of an awful lot of things over at the drop-off point. This garage contains a readable, of course, a very neat tool rack. I'm just going to start rating the tool racks I'm meeting in this game by how carefully they are done. Hanging tools vertically does seem to be a pattern. It's the preferred direction of hanging tools rather than doing it horizontally, I have noticed. There might be other things to interact with here too, such as a vinyl record. You never know when you might need one. Could be a weapon. Yes, Shaun of the Dead. Great film. I think I've just... No, I haven't. I thought I'd found one we could actually get into. Oh, it's Meat Man. Yeah, everyone's reading about Meat Man. It's pretty scary. It's what's got most people worried at the moment. What Meat Man might or might not do. Can't go that way. But this here door says yes. Oh, Okay. There's a staff lounge in the garage. I didn't know that was there. The newspaper, we have seen the explosion in the Zetatech lab. Distract enemies is a little worrying. When it doesn't need to tell you you can do that, I'm really sorry, I've just walked into this gentleman's garage and I didn't even realise he was here. I'm so sorry. Do you mind if I rob your safe while I'm here? Can I rob your safe? No. No, I can't rob your safe because you're here, aren't you? Do you want to talk?
Why are you following me? Fuck off.
I was hoping for a slightly more polite customer interaction. Have you been on the training course?
Do I know you? Well?
Do you know me well, or do you know me well? I don't know either. I'm trying to make sense of what you're saying. You're not making a lot of sense.
All good?
I was till I came in here. Now I'm feeling like I've gone into room 101. I'm out of here. I'm going to leave you to your... What the heck is it you're doing anyway? What do you get paid for? And tidy up, for goodness sake. This is a major trip hazard. Someone could really hurt themselves. And it will be me. Knowing my luck. Meanwhile, in the main part of the garage, there were more things to look at, such as some spray paint. And a gentleman who was busy doing what?
What you playing at?
I'm asking the same question. You're stabbing your finger into that very angrily. What's not turned up that was supposed to be delivered? Are you waiting for a part?
Hey, what's up?
I would like to read this readable, if you don't mind. Oh, it's a Thornton Owner's Manual, and we've read the Thornton Owner's Manual already. Oh, I mean, I'll take it, because it stops it flagging up to me saying, come and see me. I know, there is something that's saying, come and see me, and I can't put it off any longer, I think. I'm coming your way, Panam. I don't know. I mean, what do you think? Is there a future for these two? Are our star-crossed lovers doomed? Is this Panametan V? It could be, couldn't it? Oh, do I want to go in this room? I mean, just tiptoe past. Let's see what these two guys say. Guys, last chance. Bro advice now.
Can't you see I'm busy?
There is nothing more important. Seriously, tell him.
Did Mom send you?
No, she didn't send me. You're a grown man now. You can cross roads all by yourself. Well, you can if you try. Oh, come on.
Piss off, slacker! Another fucking weasel.
I mean, you're not really helping me with my relationship questions here, are you?
Staring is rude. You know that, right?
Okay, I'll remember that. I won't stare at Panam. Good advice, good advice. I'm going in there. Don't stare at Panam. Don't stare at Panam. Don't... Oh, there's Panam. Okay. I mean... Ooh. You know why I went ooh, don't you? This is why I've got so many eddies. It's because I keep picking people's money up. I have a horrible feeling that I've just taken Panam's money. And I really should not have done that. I'm so sorry. I really am so sorry. There is a readable here, which is cyberware usage and its side effects. Now, it's a long time ago we read that one. Wow. That's like finding an old friendly book that you'd forgotten you'd still got on your shelves. Okay. These people have been to the Judy Alvarez School of Tidying Bathrooms. Apart from the toilet seat, I think we're going to have to deduct several points for that, because there is a fall danger there. And, we can't have that. No, seriously, we can't. Nice bath, but nowhere near as clean as Judy's. Oh, this has gone downhill. It looked like, potentially it could have been a good Judy bathroom, but it wasn't. Can I get close enough to take all those things? I'll have them. Everything's worth something. You either sell it, you disassemble it. I sound like a veteran now, don't I? I know I'm still so green about these things. I really am. Tell me off. If I sound like I know more than I do, you can tell me off. I don't mind. Oh, Panam. I said I wasn't going to stare, but I'm going to stare. I mean, you could have taken your jacket off at least. Get a little bit more comfortable. But maybe she's just napping. She certainly did not want to weed Twintopia. Taste me. Aye. Big muscle secrets. Or is that big muscle secrets? Or big muscle secrets? Honestly. Language. Excuse me? Oh, you mean on this bed?
Good night.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good night? It's like 7 in the morning. And then it went dark. How long have we slept for? Have we slept all day? Oh, oh!
Come on. Breathe.
Now, we haven't had that happen for a while. Also, it said job complete, Ghost Town. And a new job is about to start called Lightning Breaks. Now, I know... Oh, here's Panam. Meet me at the Sunset Motel garage. I'll be waiting. I'm at the Sunset Motel. Remember me? I'm the guy who just shared a room with you. Honestly. I feel so cast off immediately. Now, it's 10 minutes to midnight, and I've already made a decision that I'm going to save the game at this point. I'll be back with you in a second. I will be back with you in a second. Right, now I said I'd be back because there was something else I wanted to do during this episode. That is a place where I'm going to pause the Panam quest. And I have just checked and made sure that the game had actually logged that. There it is in my journal. It appears now as a thing to meet Panam at midnight, 113 metres away. It's not time critical in the sense that it's not a timed quest, but it is just a time that's mentioned in the title of the job that's to follow next, Lightning Breaks. So it's safe to stop there. And I want to read the little bit here while we're here. The actual text about Panam Palmer meeting her at midnight says, Panam Palmer, this is Johnny's version of it, remember? Gotta say I like her. Girl's got a pair, and clearly a plan too. Let's see if it's enough to grab Hellman. Honestly, V, never thought I'd ride with the Nomads again. I know, she left the Aldecados, but you can feel it too, can't you? Clans in her blood and bones, in her heart. Don't think she'll let us down. She has the seal of Johnny Silverhand approval. Right, now, I said there was something else I wanted to do, and I wanted to pause the quest there, and it's something that people have been mentioning to me. I nearly said nagging. That's the wrong word. You've not nagged me at all. People have mentioned several times, and that is that I really should take on a fixer gig. And there is a fixer gig that's been waiting here called Many Ways to Skin a Cat. It's a gig that's been given to me by Regina, whichever you want to call her. And it's the one I'm going to do next. And it says go to the Revere Courier Services facility. Gig type thievery. Objective steal a Revere Courier Services van. Location Revere Courier Services warehouse on Martin Street. Details. This isn't going to be a usual gig. You're going to go to the Revere Courier Services facility in Northside and steal a minibus full of leather jackets. Don't worry, I was also scratching my head at first, but the job itself couldn't be simpler. Someone's smuggling sin leather combat jackets to NC to get around the corporate embargo. The leather's imported in the form of jackets, which is then distributed to underground ripperdoc that use them for their implants, which are then sold at competitive prices. Quite a supply chain, right? My client tracked down the shipment but can't take care of it on her own. You're her replacement. Just remember that the RCS can't roll until it validates the driver's identity. Oh, and did I mention the RCS warehouse is controlled by the Tiger Claws? No? Well, I'm telling you now. They use it for laundering cash, so don't be surprised to see them prowling around. Be careful and good luck. So, and another thing I'm going to do, once I've called my bike, which is now over there, I'm on the wrong bit of road, I'll just pop over to Archie, hi there, is I'm going to use that skip time facility that I spoke of in the intro, because I don't want to be tackling this job in darkness. I mean, that'll do. That's as close as it will get. You do this, I think, using the left-hand joystick on a controller, and it's a little bit fiddly. You can kind of hold it there, but you have to hold it on that particular thing. You have to keep the joystick in place, because if you just sort of do it by, trying to move round, it goes in increments, and they're quite large increments. Right, so Panam. She'll be in the motel when I return, and whatever day I come back, I'm going to have to wait there until it's nearly midnight and then go and meet her. Meantime, 4.2 kilometres away, I'm going to do a first-person ride on the motorbike. Hi there. I'm not stopping for you. I'm not, because I want to get to this fixer gig. It's very foggy today. And this is something else that's new. I've never encountered fog like this. I'm guessing it's because, as we enter Rancho Coronado, it's early morning and the fog is rolling in from the bay? River? I guess it is. I'm glad these vehicles have all got their lights on, because had they not, I think I might struggle. Can I dare to undertake? Oh, I'm all over the place. What's my speed? About 50. That's okay. I count these as what we describe in this country as built-up areas. That means roads that pass through areas where there is a lot of housing and shops, narrow streets, lots of road furniture, signs, those sorts of things. They're more urban areas, in other words, than rural. Hi. All these yellow circles I'm driving past today because I'm on a mission. And my mission is to not get distracted. It's to go and do a Regina gig. I don't know what to call her. It is very foggy. This early in the morning too. The streets don't look too busy. And my first person ride is going okay. I'm halfway through it or more. And I'm resisting the temptation to go too fast. I'm already doing 70 something miles an hour. You really can't take your eyes off the road, because if you look down to see what you're doing speed-wise and all the rest of it, it very quickly can be a situation that gets out of hand. There's a few people walking in the early morning. It's incongruous. I expect to see people walking dogs. When I'm running in the morning, dog walkers are one of the most common groups of people I encounter, but that's in the real world, of course. Over here in Night City, animals are not a thing. Pets are not a thing. Really, it's been eradicated as a thing that people do. We have iguanas. We have a cat. I'm starting to think it's not the same cat as the one that was outside Victor's. It has been pointed out to me that I should exhibit some doubt in its identity, and I never was convinced it was exactly the same cat. Look how carefully I took that corner there. Are you impressed? I don't know how far we've got to go, because my how far to go meter is sort of stopped working. I'm going over this here bridge. Now I'm starting to know where I am. Oh, now this is really foggy. You can barely see your hand in front of your face. That guy couldn't see me, for instance. He wasn't paying attention. Okay, 850 metres, we're into Kabuki. Place I haven't been for a while. Gently on the slope down. That's a prime spot for crashing and going into the river, I would imagine, on that bend. And then we'll take this corner, ignoring the police officer on the corner. Do we stay down here? Yeah, we do. We'll get past this lorry. There's another police car. Oh, gone the wrong way. I did it. I took my eyes off the road for a second. Or I got too... Actually, no, it was the other way around. I got too involved with looking at the road and didn't look at the map. You can't win, can you? You're either doing one thing and you shouldn't be, or you're doing something else and you shouldn't be. I think we're about there. 300 metres. That's not far. This has been a nice ride. Whoa, whoa. Let's not spoil it now. North side. I don't know who that is calling out, but I am not stopping for anything. I know your tactics trying to distract me. This is it. We've reached north side. I need to park Archie up somewhere where it's safe. Okay, Arch. Stay here. Okay. Go to the Revere Courier Services facility. It's just round the corner. There are cameras, I think. Is that the camera symbol? I think it is, isn't it? I will just pop over here and... Ooh, already we have taggable tiger claws, racketeers. I need a camera. I need a camera. Is that a camera? That is a camera. Let's take control. Right, now I think... Do you know what? Hang on. I've just got to make sure she's not going to get irritated with me for standing over here. No, she looks okay. Because I've fallen foul of that one before. Camera control, please. That's her. That's the woman who's standing at the entrance. And we're going to do ourselves some tagging. Okay. Just the two of you? There are a lot of cameras in this place. That's a different entrance. 3. Let's count how many times we tag. 4. Is that it for here? Guess it is. There's another one. 5. These people are all outside as well. They're outside the courier services facility? I just couldn't see that one from the angle I was at. 5, 6 so far then. That's 6 tags. That looks like a loading bay. Ooh, there's another one. 7. We have more cameras. We have more people too. Ooh, hello. Is that a person? Yes, it is. 8. I mean, yeah, I don't want to do that. Different camera. I'm not launching an attack on these people yet. Oh, there's another one. This is a very large number of people. 9. There's another. 10. What's this? This looks like an upstairs area. There are going to be people that I can't quite see here. I guess I could use ping to try to reveal them. 10 people. That's a very large number of people. I mean, there are... Look, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 just in that area there. I'm pretty confident I've got the ones who are out here. Those 2. And I'm pretty confident I've got the 3 here. Different view. Yeah. I think if I was going to ping someone, I might ping you. Let's do that. Oh yeah, here we go. We have another person there. I can't... It's not quite locking onto that person. I think and there's another one over there too. Alright, so there are going to be people who I cannot see on cameras. That's the only thing I need to know here. Good. Right. So, next. Let's get off the cameras completely and look at the surrounding environment. This area here is completely useless. I mean, I've got a little bit of cover here. But if they come rushing out of there in numbers, I'm a dead duck. So do I use the cameras to attack them with my quick hacks on the outside of the facility on the basis that the ones inside will then rush out? Or do I attack the ones on the inside, but the ones outside then will still be there when they locate me, which they surely will do? There's no way I can stealth this. There's just too many of them, and they're all covering each other. They've all got line of sight. They're in pairs or even threes. Oh man, this is tricksy. I could turn off the camera. Let's turn that camera off. I'm now beginning to wonder whether there is another camera as well. Because there were 2 external views, weren't there? So there must be another camera. There it is. Let's turn that one off too. I wonder if down the street here, in this rear part of the factory, is there I'm calling it the rear because, you know, we came to the other bit first. Is there another camera in here? Yes, there is. Let's turn that one off as well. It's just going to be a case, I think, of there being too many cameras for me. I don't know. I've also got to be a bit careful of the police here, because yeah, 6:55 AM. It's not going to go dark on us. That's a good thing. What's the cover like further down the street? I mean further down the street. A good distance down the street. Oh, now this is good hard cover here. This looks pretty solid. I mean, there's stuff gone on here, which we won't ask too much about. Ooh, what's that? Oh God, there's a security turret there. There are 2 security turrets there. They progressed so quickly. So essentially, I'm okay here because their beams are directed within the confines of this fence structure. Is that correct? Yes, it is. But I can't really go inside there looking for shelter. I don't really want to turn those turrets off. I have a funny feeling, and I think I tried this once. Do they not turn back on again? I think maybe they do. Alright, so I now have a plan. My plan, it's going to be messy, I can tell you now. I am going to take out these 2 to start with. This one and this one. These are the only 2 who are on this side of the building, and I've taken out what I believe to be the only 2 cameras on this side of the building. Let's go. Locations being traced. However, they are now both... Oh, here we go. Here's one I did not spot. Oh, is this a civilian? Oh, okay. I think I've got a civilian. Getting the heck out of there. Right, now, quickly. I haven't got long to do this. I want to try... Okay, it's because I've gone out of range. Their locating of me has failed because I went out of range. And the gate has closed. Don't get run over. Don't get run over. Don't get run over. It's a good job I've got a volume limiter on my microphone. That probably did peak though, so I might tune that down a little bit for you as well. In post, look out. There's a guy who's come outside. Okay, he's on his own. I think I'll overheat him. You're overheating, my friend. Should have stayed in the shade. That's enough to do the job. He's gone. I mean, as a tactic, maybe. They can't discover the bodies until they come outside. I can continue to run away, which makes their tracing location fail. I think. There it goes. I'm not going to do that all the time. I'm not going to do that all the time. Even I would not try to use that as my sole tactic for doing what's got to be done here. You're a Tiger Claw. I'm not going to dispense with you. I'll take these things now while I'm here. Thank you. Don't bother wrapping them. I might need to use them. Oh, you do free delivery. That's good to know. I've got to be so careful here. I've got to be so very careful here. And I'm not being particularly. Again, very nice vehicles. Rear-wheel drive. The most frequently seen sports car in Night City is the Shion Kyoksu. Is that? The words are so difficult to say. Excuse me? There won't be anything in there, will there? It's just a stash, essentially. Or could be if it was my vehicle. Alright. So, what I could do is to reactivate one of these cameras. I'll go into camera control. Thanks. Because I really want to go back inside. And there they are. I'm wondering whether I should take on these two guys, who are the ones who are at the outside part further round. Shall we? Let's do this from a distance. I'm going to have to just watch this and make sure I do this. Whoa, that was spectacular. Best death so far today. No, he's not dead. He just sprung up in the air and magically he was alright again. Watch that time taken for tracing you. Is this guy gone as well? Yes, good. Right, get off there and get out of there, because you've gone in there and they're probably going to come rushing out the front door now. Now that tracing failed spectacularly, but those guys upstairs are looking annoyed. So I will, yet again, take camera control. Good out here. Good in this area. But there was a third one, wasn't there? Down this far end. There she is. Whoa! Okay, she can have an overheat. And that will keep her busy. Is it going to finish her off? No! I've been made. Okay, gun. Just in case. It was always going to progress so far before things went wrong. I don't mind. Honestly, as I said, you know, I'm not really into combat particularly, but neither am I going to run away from it particularly. Okay, they sort of think they know where I am. I'm going to bounce a grenade off that wall. That hurt, didn't it? Come on, admit it. You weren't expecting that. Oh, ouchie. I've got my new gun. Do you want to try it out? I mean, I was happy to let you people live, but no, you wouldn't just do that, would you? You had to push it. You had to push the point. And where did it get you? Dead. 23 euros that cost me. 23 eddies, I beg its pardon. Euro, dollars, eddies. There's too much terminology for things in this game sometimes. For my little brain. Oh, nice. Nice componentry. Thank you so much. Oh. And it's not even my birthday. I meant what I said. I don't really want to kill all these tiger claws particularly. But on the other hand... Right, so what's the camera situation? Let's put... I think I've already paid for that one. Thank you. I'll take control of that camera again. And we'll look around further. I haven't been counting. That's the question you're about to ask me. Have you been counting how many bad guys you've got rid of? The answer is no. I have not. I am a little concerned that everywhere now seems rather quiet. Because I don't think I've got rid of everybody. By any stretch of the imagination. The office where there were loads of people and I could see loads of people, that's now deserted. I think we're going to have to go in. I'm going in. We're going in, chaps. Oh, my heaven. Hi there. What you got for me? Ooh. Information for new members of the Revere Courier Services facility. Fellow employees, welcome to the family at Revere Courier Services. That's right, family. That's not a word we use lightly here. We're here for each other and we're not afraid to speak our minds. No matter what, we stick together. RCS wouldn't be what it is today without this unbreakable bond. We're one of the best and most innovative employers in Night City. We value flexibility, ambition, creativity, and the ability to work under pressure. Combat experience is a plus. Don't forget, all our employees receive training and the chance to develop their skills. Don't miss this opportunity. Important. As a driver, you'll be responsible not only for delivering goods at their destination, but also the safety and condition of the cargo. Loss or damage of the goods may result in a financial penalty. Before you begin your journey, always check your weapon. I mean, it gives you fair warning. And also, you get some free crafting components. Okay, so I think I left him with something in his hand which you shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have that. It's bad for you. Leaving bad guys with guns is not healthy. Door? Door. Open door. Yee. Scan. I have got nothing much to worry about in here. I thought that was going to be a readable for a moment. No, this looks pretty. My gun will not smash that glass. An experiment was performed and it failed. Safe. Oh, 812. Really? You shouldn't, but I'll let you. Because I'm greedy for them now. I'm starting to think about an apartment in Japantown maybe. I think there were only like 30,000 eddies last time I saw it. Notice of expiration. Let's read this. Notice of expiration. Contract expiration unit number Additional services, electricity, high-speed net connection. Unit specifications. Freezer, large, locked, with instructions do not open. The 50-year contract expired on 4/2/2075. The client has not responded to calls for contract renewal. Unit contents will be discarded at the landfill at the requested location on 4/10/2075. Client data removed. Wow. Okay. So that storage facility thing didn't work out, and I've got a new job now called Cold Mirage. Which I suspect is connected to that, but later, not now. Door. I have technical ability. Camera. Now, if there are people still functioning here, then I would like to take control of that camera and just use it to have a quick look around. Oh, this is a new area. I think that might be our target, isn't it? I think it could be. This is a Columbus, the youngest, cheapest, most popular model in the Villefort line-out. A favourite among shipping companies and large families alike. That could be our van. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll find other vans. Things are scanning green. Yeah, I'm still not sure that we're going to find any more people. It's giving us some different views. I'll give it that. No one's mooching about outside, thinking, why is everybody dead out here? I can't see people. No one's come into these areas since last time I scanned them. I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. Oh. Really? Alright, I've got a terminal. Excellent. I'll have a quick look at this. It doesn't look too hard, this one, because it's 1C, 1C, 1C to start with, and then BDs. But I'll have a quick look. I won't just dive straight in. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I think I've got this then. So surely it's 1C, followed by 1C, and then I need BD, followed by BD. It just needed 4 slots out of the 6. And we were paid for this. Oh, crafting spec for memory wipe. Okay. It's nice to have these new blueprints, these new specs for things. I'm also getting some good experience points for doing this stuff too. Right, now this is the area I was moving into. I'm just going to turn these cameras off because I'm a little bit concerned that there's another one there. That I may have missed people, and if I have, I don't want them using these cameras to find me. So, what do you have for me in here? That blew up, and I didn't blow it up. Maybe I did. Put your gun away. I didn't know I could do that. I learn new things in this game every time I play it. Ooh, that looks meaty. Sniper ammo and tier 4 components. I will continue to look around down here because it's an intriguing place. I may not be able to open all of these doors, I think. That one, for instance. Oh, no, I can open it. I'll go back to it in a sec. Because if I start getting distracted into other rooms before I finish clearing this room, I'll never forgive myself. Let's just do this one where their vehicle is. Oh, a few more eddies. Really? How many is it? It's not. It won't let me pick them up. Yes, it will. That's twitchy. I can't... I'll move those pliers out of the way. Perhaps it's that. It's not letting me have those. Oh, there, it sort of is. No, it sort of isn't. Come on. I didn't do that. They're kind of buried in the top surface of the container. I'm gonna... Oh, I can't. Take them. Yes, got it. Shh, that was quick. That's my van, I think. There's a readable up there. Big crate of components. Readable. Oh, read it. It's another of the induction documents for new people on the block. Another camera. I really don't want to be plagued by you now. You've done your job for me. Don't need to do any more. Know when to stop. They need an electrician here to sort that out. Something's sparking there and it shouldn't be. This whole place could go up in flames. It seriously could. There's a door I can open with tech ability. No. Thankfully I have tech ability. That looks like a good crate too. Okay. Ooh. Tier 3 plus smart pistol. Tier 3 long scope. $2,230 I'm on 170,000. I thought 100,000 was a lot. And people laughed when I said that. And now I know why. I guess it's because some things in this game cost an inordinate amount of money. And when you first start out, it seems like everything's cheap and you can't buy much anyway. And you don't want a lot because, you don't know what's possible. And then the longer you spend in the game, the more you start spotting these shiny things and thinking, wish I had one of those. I have a hankering for a new apartment. That is certainly true. I've been here, that's the one I've already used. I've gone slightly round in a circle on myself there, and I don't really mind. And this is the door which I have not opened. But it has a crate full of something very good in it, which I can't get to without climbing, but I'll climb because you're worth having. Tier 4 and Tier 1 components. That's a window. I'll just test to see whether it's breakable. I mean, I'm not probably using the best gun for this, and I don't need to. I just want to test these windows, because if I ever get cornered in one of these rooms, I need to know that I can get out. I can. And any remaining glass, you sort of break yourself as you pass through it, without sustaining damage, it would appear. Which also is good to know. Yeah, I mean, I could have initiated... There's a laptop over there. I could have initiated an overload out here, apparently, to have possibly distracted people towards something and then blown it up, but I didn't. I'll have that kind of what's-its-face. I will jack into this first. Not another one, please. It is another one. All right, I'll look at it. Back with you in a second. Okay, I think I have it. I think I have it. Let's go. 55 followed by a 55 followed by a 55 followed by a 1C. Yes. That was just a single thing. So what did I get given for all of that? Points and experience. Let's use this laptop and read the messages, of which there are one. Save my life. This is from, and I'm not going to be able to read that. We'll call him Gan for a start. Greeting. My name is Gan, and I am a Mongol techno-shaman. I come from, oh, that's getting worse, Ulaanbaatar, where I give help with people's cybernetics and spirits. I help many people corrupt with evil spirits that live in old cyber implants. Many commit you-know-what. I write to you because I have been kidnapped by Sovoil agents who make experiments on me to learn my abilities and make money. I break into their network to send this one message before they notice me. I ask you to send money to attached accounts so my family can pay Sovoil to free me. Please save my life. I will return the money and more when I am free. Thank you. I don't think we believe that. And files. This is latest shipment. 200 leather jackets from Bangladesh from Icon America. Leather jackets. 2 tons of sin bananas from Poland, distribute to Japantown. 5,000 packets of testosterone 3000 from Turkey, distribute to Arroyo. And 5 embryos manufactured by Miltech, comes with nutritional fluid pumps, distribute to city centre. Wow. Close that. It's disturbing. And my van is 25 metres away, but I haven't been upstairs yet, it occurs to me, in this facility, and there was an upstairs. So, hello, hostile area. I may have been taking things for granted a little here. Maybe not, maybe not. Let's not panic. Before we start panicking, let's, work out where we are. There's such a lot of stuff around here to be had. I am more convinced than ever that I have got to go upstairs here. There's the hostile area warning thing. Okay. I could have broken the chain there and made that stack of crates fall on people. That was interesting. I never knew that. I never knew that. I am just going to turn on this camera, which I turned off temporarily. No, it's not going to do anything. I'm going to turn it off again. Okay, there's some ammunition over there which I missed. I think I've pretty much looted. Take that. Large parts of this. I haven't used that gun yet. I'm almost scared to because I don't know what it does. I probably need to take it to an area away from habitation and cats and try it out one day. But I'm not in a rush to do that now. Right, I'm going upstairs. The upstairs of this building will now be explored. What time is it? 9:04 AM. If anybody turns up with a delivery here, I'm cooked. Because they're going to find an awful lot of dead bodies. Dead and disabled bodies. I'll take that. I don't want to equip it. Easy now, easy. We have kind of cleared this area, I think. Open that door. Okay, we've got a camera. I will turn it off. I'm quite happy there's a laptop there. I'm quite happy to encounter whoever I encounter now. I'm pretty sure I've taken out most of the bad guys who were here. Not another laptop. Really? But I can't hack into this one. I just paused for a second there to have a drink of orange, but also to notice that on the right hand side, it's been telling me this, that our task is to gain access to the van using the main computer, whichever that is, and I don't know whether we've found yet, but we'll continue as we are for the moment. On its way. Hey Shota, this is from Vincent to Shota. There's a van on its way to Little China, Revenge Street, full of ingredients for all your glittery goods. Can you ask your people to keep an eye on it? I don't think it's a good idea for that kind of stuff to travel without protection, except the driver. And Shota replies to Vincent, you're worrying too much. I'm not sending anyone. The point is for the van to look just like any other van. Protection would only draw attention, and that's the last thing we want. Validation. This is from Shanika, right? Washington, is that? I think it's Shanika. To Logan Rice. Logan, let everyone know that starting today, every driver has to validate their ID before starting their shift. If they don't, they won't be able to start the car. It's for security reasons. This ties in with what Regina told us about needing ID to start the vehicle. So I presume that applies to our van as well. Important from Luther Babcock to Burak Demirorin. Just got the leather from Bangladesh. As I was saying about those jackets, don't let any disappear. Make sure those slippery little at your warehouse understand that. Look, I know sometimes things over there go missing, but this is one of those times when they really can't. Those jackets are worth more than you'd expect. P.S. Say hi to Tom from me. My wife's still asking about that recipe you made for us. We need to meet up again. And files. Potential market for glitter in Dogtown. Due to the growing popularity of glitter in NC, we have received many questions about the availability of our product in Dogtown. Thorough checks at the border conducted by Barghest would be a serious logistical challenge when it comes to deliveries, but the example of leather jackets shows that when there's a will, there's always a way. All that's needed is a bit of creativity. Seeing as the last batch of glitter turned out contaminated, leading to a drop in sales, it would be best to use the rest of that batch for sample drops into Dogtown. Wow. Okay, so this is an organised business, and that's a... what is that? It's a radio. It's just a radio. I can ping it. I don't think I want to ping it. I tell you what I will do. I'm going to turn it off. Can I turn it off? Oh, that's better. It's so much easier to think about killing and being killed when you're not dealing with sounds from a radio. I can open this door, and there is another level to this establishment which I did not realise. It's made my nose itch. Great graffiti. We've seen that robot before. That's the robot that was near to Judy's place that I was admiring. How nice. Whoever has been drawing these robots has been here too. We have a door which I can open. I'm just loving the layout of this thing. The way it gets more sort of dingy at times, and you get these little distractions like sparks from electrical cables just to sort of keep you on edge. Open the door. It's the roof. Oh man. We're actually on the roof. I don't mind that the main computer is showing us below us. I'm up here now and I'm having a look around whilst I'm here. Alright. This is an interesting area. Why Why would they let us go up on the roof? I can actually see down into the facility from here. Oh, that could have been a way of tagging the people inside if I'd thought of a way of getting up here. And I bet I could have if I'd thought about it. Yeah, maybe. I could have jumped from there to there with my double jump. Good to know. Hostile area, apparently. I don't think I'm going to find anything else up here. But is this safe to jump over? It is with my legs. I haven't used them much today. Alright, okay, that was good. And it would have afforded us also a vantage point from which to pick off people down there too. Who knew, eh? Who knew? Many ways to skin a cat. Indeed there are. Right, now we need to look a bit more carefully. It's saying we've got to go down another level to get to the computer. We are now on the level of the computer. Open the door. So... Oh, did I just break something? Oh gosh. Oh... And all breakages must be paid for. I'll wait until they send me a bill. I need the computer. Where are you? Gain access to the van using the main computer. It's on this level. It's showing us here. In this hostile area. I might have to have a look around here. Now it's telling me to go back upstairs again. Well, make your mind up. Really? In here? By the sounds of it? Maybe that was why. Aha. Open. Another computer. This could be the main computer. Oh, authorised via personal link. I'll use it first to find out what's on it. Messages. We've done those. They are the very same messages we saw before. But the local network has 5 things on here now. Alright. And of course there is the net. Always there is the net. I don't think we need access to that other than to authorise via personal link. But before I do, let me just check out this. Ooh. Who leaves a gun in a safe like that? In this game, I mean in real life it's a different matter, I do realise. But in this game, who does that? That's how I came in. But where does... I can't do that. I don't have the physical strength to do that. I do, however, have the ability to connect to this access port, which has another one of these on. I'll look at it back with you in a second. I'm not 100% confident about this one, but I'll give it a go. Right, we're off. That has to be a BD. That needs to be an E9 followed by a 1C. And then that's got to be a 55 followed by a 55. Yes. And what did I get for all of that hard work? Contagion crafting spec. These have been some good crafting specs I've picked up here today. I'm liking that very much indeed. It's time to go into this computer and authorise via personal link. What do I need to authorise? I don't think it worked. Let me try that again. I tapped it. Let's get out of there. Right. Tap. There we go. I wasn't tapping properly. I was opening. Done it. Gain access to the van. We can get... That's it. We're into the van. Oh, now then. This is just the point at which I would expect to be ambushed. I don't think so. I think it's all looking pretty quiet down there. Oh, I mean, I've been in most of these rooms, have I not? Yes, I think I've done all this. Have I? Yeah, I did. That was the one. You start losing faith in your memory of which rooms you've been in, because, to be fair, a lot of these places look very similar. I mean, that door is just the other end of this room. That's all it is. It's just another door for the same place. I need to go downstairs. Thankfully, stairs have been provided, and also a van. And I need a drink of orange before I do anything else. Oh, okay, that turned into a comfort break as well. I think I need it. It's been a long day. We started off with Panam, and now we're on a gig for Regina. Drive the van to the indicated location. What could be simpler? How do I get out of here even? Oh, I'm not going to enjoy driving this van. Can I do it from... Yes, it will. I'm going to change to a goodly third person view. That was very tricky, trying to drive that first person. Now let's not attract attention to ourselves. Where is the location? It's not far away. Uh-oh. Oh man. Oh, alright. We're in combat. We're in combat. Oh, help. Can I get further away? Yes, I can a little bit. In third person view, higher. Oh man, this isn't good. Aye. Where am I going even? Oh, crikey. Okay, he's gone. That one's taken out. Defeat or lose all enemies. I'm just going to try and lose them. Maybe I can lose them. Okay, I see what you did there. I can play that game too. I think I'm going too far away from where I'm supposed to be though. The thing's behind me. I've got to turn around. Oh, this is just nuts. Did you see that? Okay, 275 meters away. You can have a... I've just run some people over. I'm so very sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I wasn't trying to do that at all. Oh no.
What else is new?
Now I'm wanted by the police as well. I'm fairly sure I've got to go down here, but I could be wrong. Oh, it's not going to be good. This isn't going to be good. Am I supposed to be going down here? He's not even after me, he's after somebody else.
Code 0. I repeat, code 0 in this area.
I think I've accidentally found where I'm supposed to be. Oh, wow. Stop that. That was truly dreadful. I was awful at that. How did I even get here? Oh, this is it. I've reached the place we're supposed to be. Stop, for goodness sake. Oh no, we're going in there. Oh, okay. I've driven the van to the indicated location. Exit the van. Oh, heaven.
Van received. Textbook example of a job well done, don't you?
I wouldn't say that.
A++. Contract closed.
I mean, you're too kind, because my driving at the end there was appalling. How I didn't get caught by the police and or the gang members who were after me, I do not know. I do know that I want a little reward from this crate because I spotted it on the way in. Okay, now obviously that is the point at which I'm going to save the game, and I'll be back with you properly in a moment. I'm really pleased with the way that episode went from the point of view that I wanted to do two things and I did two things. I did find a sensible place to stop the Panam quest line at the bar/motel where we'd had that conversation and relationships had developed somewhat, which is nice. We got Panam's car back. We dealt with Nash and his bunch. The business with Rogue was not quite so satisfactory because I think Rogue didn't capitulate on the phone call the way that Panam thought she might. In fact, Rogue basically washed her hands of it and said, I've been paid. I don't care anymore about you, your car, your cargo. That's down to you. So it was a disgruntled looking Panam who broke that phone conversation at the end. I don't think she got the satisfaction out of it she was hoping to achieve. Nevertheless, good progress there with Panam. I think the smiley Panam that we saw in the bar, she's warming to the idea that V could be an effective working partner. Maybe more, who knows. Then, thankfully, there was time to go off and do that. Finally, go off and do that fix-a-gig that Regina gave me so long ago, Regina, the courier services facility van heist thing. The weird thing about it was I thought I'd finished. When I got into the van, I thought that was it. I thought the worst that might happen would be that there'd be a phone call saying, well done, V, now just drive it to XYZ and leave it there. And then it would say job complete and I'd be paid. No, we had to drive through the gauntlet of people on bikes and in cars trying to shoot me and stop me from doing it. Then I had an accident whilst trying to push one of the cars off the road and hit some pedestrians, and consequently the police were then after me. So that last 5 minutes was probably the most stressful of the entire episode, condensed into that. Even the map, which was showing me where to go, kind of went away a couple of times, so I could not work out. I had to remember, really, from what I'd seen, go along here, there's a right turn, and thankfully that was it. That was the end of it. That took us to where we needed to be. But ooh, that was stressful. I'm pleased to have done one though, because people have said, do more fixer gigs. They are lucrative, they're interesting, they're all different. No two are the same. And I totally appreciate that. My problem has always been so far juggling. I want to keep the story moving because I'm here for the story, but I am beginning to realise that there are stories contained within the fixer gigs themselves. They're kind of mini stories within stories, separate narratives, self-contained. So that's the basis, I think, on which I'm going to continue. I'm going to try and weave these things in as and when I can, alongside progressing the main storyline. And I'm very conscious of the fact that the Phantom Liberty DLC is waiting to be started, and I've kind of already, I think I referred to this an episode ago, worked out where I'm going to try to do that. It's still a case of having 3 balls juggled in the air at the same time: Panam, Judy and Evelyn, and Takamura. Takamura is the one who's been waiting for a while, but also I'm minded possibly to return to Judy. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to think about all this. I've already started making notes in between this and when I make the next episode. So I'm going to say thank you for watching. That was episode 20. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be along with episode 21 very shortly. See you then. Bye.